This episode is sponsored by Travelling Matt. Thank you for your support.
Do you know, look, here's Speed's Airport, where we could get 50% discount on plane tickets. And leading to it is Greatneck, a Solomon territory. We would need to get scoops on Bronze Inspiring, which is Entertainment and Society, a scoop on a Bronze Triumphant, Politics and Sports, and a Silver scoop Review, Entertainment and Sports. Not quite what we're looking at, although we do have an entertainment story sort of slowly coming in, don't we? I wonder if any of our hidden agendas could match such things. Depression's got this country gripped by the wallet. One Wall Street wave hits after another. Secure that line. You drop it, and you drop with it. Sir, yes, sir. But while economists bark over lunch, my boys train with rifles built for the last war. Washington cut defence to the bone, and then feasts on scraps of peace. After the Great War, most generals got fat, lazy, or retired. So, here's what I need. Lay off the economy for one issue. The public could use a break from these sad numbers anyway. Don't print any economy this week for the military. Do you know what? We might go with the general and pair that with Greatneck. A little bit of a change to what we planned, but yeah, I think that's what we will do. December 1932. Immediately, we have got an amazing scoop. Look at this. House approves 3.2% beer bill. Wow, this has all sorts going on. So it leads straight up. There are 3 files right in front of us. We have a political triumphant scoop. So that's already one ticked off for Greatneck. Then we have a political defeat story and an economy and hopeful story. We would probably have to edit that bit out because we can't. Oh yeah, because we can't print any economy this week. But those 3 stories lead to a silver statement and a gold breakthrough, which is kind of cool. And it's got our scoop, so we kind of have to do it. But we could crudely edit out the economy and hopeful, couldn't we, from that file? I'm sure we could. Okay, let's get started on this one then. So, Kazakhstan. Could you go to the House Chamber, please? I like beer. Good. Historic vote passes amid heated debate. So immediately we've got rid of Solomon off this one. And then, Xander, if you could do the House Chamber lobby. And then here, Bri, could you do the economy part? I know we're not going to print it. Sorry about that. How I miss the smell of malted barley. So if we could get that done, we are risking a boycott here. But that's fine. What a cracking start. I like that we... No entertainment in the end. No entertainment. I suppose we could do a load of these entertainment stories because these scoops are probably going to come from entertainment. Now, just over in Europe at the moment, France and the USSR signed the Non-Aggression Pact, is still here. And the thing about this political story is that it does lead to 6 influence points, so I kind of want to do it. So we are going to do the plane trip. And then we need to do the 2 political stories. One to France, one to the USSR. Right? So we need 2 politicals. Cheryl, if you could go... Yeah, a handshake across ideologies, diplomatic relations strengthened. And then Tressel, if you could go to the Kremlin. Peace by paper, focus on regional stability. When they've got their 2 stories, we can get to this final Silver Insider and Influence Points file. So that'll be really good. Getting that going is fantastic. Oh yes, ads. Now, of course, typically, I can't do this economy one now. So, oh, well, let's focus on politics and economy. And then I've gone all entertainment. But we have got some politics coming in. So I think we'll do the 250 political one here. Preservation faction, strong families, strong nations. We know this one well. Kathy D, now with her add-on training, if you could get to their office and do that. Is that a Bible, faith, freedom, family? That'll be fantastic. Now, what is that one? Celebrities. Celebrities are prestigious. Wow, we could employ somebody who's a photo processor and also a celebrity. Also a lawyer. Interesting. Nah. Now, we can train somebody in Harmonise. Doubles the reporting time and adds 1 quality star for bronze tags, 2 stars for silver tags, and 3 stars for gold tags. Now, I don't really want to send Sir, because he already doubles the time for double the money, which is a bit much. Oh, Peluso, though. Peluso's got no traits here at all, so I think Peluso, actually, though, the current Harmonise is entertainment, society and sports. And then Peluso has society and sports as well as economy. It'd be good if we had the opposite mix of things and stuff, wouldn't it? It's like Cascal here has crime and politics, although it does have sport, which is a bit of an issue. Bri would have been good. No. Cheryl. I think Cheryl actually might be fantastic for this training. So, it's a bit unfortunate because politics, but we're not going too heavy into politics. There's a lot of entertainment. So I think when Cheryl gets back, we're going to send her for the Harmonise training. Yes. Look at all that paper, though. Look at all that paper, though. Whatever. I wish I could select all the paper, shove it into the printer, do you know what I mean? Oh, here comes a taxi. Is Cheryl in there? No. But Thomas Harper is. Let's get his paper out. Oh yeah, we have these entertainment stories. I forgot about these. Sawbox trick shocks crowd. Yeah, this was the gruesome entertainment story. Richard, so would you like to go to the fairground stage? What happens when illusion meets stubborn wood? Veteran loses wooden leg. Jeez. Okay, and then we have the Christina Farm expands. This is a entertainment gossip story. Who'd like to go to the farm? Oh, it looks like it has to be Thomas. We have no choice. All that with a good voice. Former opera singer buys 880 acres of wheatland in Dallas. Okay. Yeah, so there's those entertainment stories coming. So, yeah, entertainment and society is sort of where we're focusing for our scoops. Right, Kazakul has arrived back, and Xander, they are not the people we are after. We could do just a tad more decorating, couldn't we? Yes, we could. Art Deco wallpaper then. Here. There. Wow, that's really expensive. Okay, that might be the Art Deco wallpaper for now. What we might do, though, is stash these lamps and get some Art Deco ones in here. Eh? Would you like that? Oh, yes. Art Deco lamps. Do you know what? We could do the same up here. Where you are, Mrs. McGann, eh? What about... Yeah, chandelier. Okay. Good. Yes. We have progressed in this House approves 3.2% beer bill. They've unlocked all their respective parts of the story towards the House of Representatives office. We need to send somebody there at the risk of a boycott. book to get this silver statement and this beautiful gold breakthrough tag. Xander, would you like to go there, please? A bad day for business. Here we go. The boycott. 2 ad deals lost. Looks like our story upset some corporate folks. Official state bill is historic step towards ending prohibition. So that ad then, the Kathy D was working on, has gone. Oh, Kathy. We'll have the week off. Oh, no. So here we have Trestle has arrived. And so has Bry. Ooh, crime story. The only thing about this, child abduction foiled by alert bystander. The problem with this, I mean, I know it leads to a silver investigative tag, but nothing here is a scoop. We don't need it for the general, and it will close all of our lines up, so I am going to get rid of it. Do I prioritise entertainment and society, entertainment and sports? Should I do like entertainment, society and sports? That's where all the scoops would be. Richosaur has arrived back. Ooh, we've had progression in Europe. Excellent. So we need to send somebody to the USSR embassy in Paris. Bry, for your political training that we're doing, would you like to go? Silver Insider and 6 influence points. Wow. Can diplomacy overcome distrust? Critics question alliance. Okay. Now, there was a story here. That, here it is. House approves 3.2 beer bill. We need to remove the bit with the economy. This one. See this story here? This bit. If we remove that part of the story, we get rid of the economy hopeful tags, which is what we want. But we still get to keep the triumphant scoop, the gold breakthrough, the silver statement. I mean, what a story. What a story. It's fantastic. It is. Taxi has rolled up. Is that Cheryl? It is Cheryl. Quick training. Cheryl. Here we go, Cheryl. You get to harmonise for 4 days. You're on that training. Fantastic. Oh, a scoop! A scoop, everybody! Oh, this part requires a photographer, which you haven't unlocked yet. Well, we could still get the scoop. And I think print that. We just wouldn't be able to get the gold photography and the gold scandal tag. Let's have a look at the map at the moment, because I don't think I've actually unlocked the building where I can even buy it, right? The Photo Academy. It is unlocked. So I could unlock the photographer, darkroom technician, and the production chain that is required to produce photos, illustrations, and maps. I have 21 influence, and this is 16 to unlock. I'm a little bit concerned about... We'll probably have to take out a massive loan. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Let's obtain it. Because it's not just the photographer, is it? Photographer's desk. Darkroom technician. 2. Oh, we might be able to do this. Okay. I mean, we can see about upgrades and stuff later. We don't need to get those just at the moment, do we? Look at this. So, photographers. We've got blue help with this again. So, back to the tower then. Adding photos to your articles really increase value. We need a place to house a photographer which we can send away like any reporter. Interesting. So, photographer's desk. This is 500. I'm going to pop this here. We're going to have a darkroom problem. Okay. Well done. Thanks. So we need to employ a photographer. Where do photographers come? Photo processor. So would they be under reporters? Ah! Robert Murphy. Yearly peaker. Gains a 2% speed increase on tasks every month, but rests in January. Also, political and crime reporter, but just has photography as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's just like a reporter. Okay, let's get them in. Now we're going to need a name for this chap. Samuel. Welcome. Welcome aboard. Sorry about the hair. Okay, right, so we've done that. Now, we need to build a darkroom to develop photo negatives and assign a technician. Now, this is the thing, isn't it? So how big is that desk? The darkroom desk is quite small and smelly. Oh, I didn't get to read that anyway. It's going to be quite pokey. This deck we might be able to just get away with, right? Look, if we do like a wall with a door here. That's the really pokey room. Really pokey room. It's very pokey in there. But what we have, look, we've got a light in the stash box. Right? We've got fans that we can do here. And look, acoustic panels. We could also do... Oh, hang on. Requires darkness. Okay, stash the lamp. That makes sense. We'll have to get that red lamp. Actually, how much was that red lamp? It was, look. Development light. This buffs, I think. Yeah, darkroom technician. Does it? Buffs them. It's 4. We've got 5 influence. Do you know what? I'm going to get it. Just because I really like the idea of this room being red. Right? It's going to be red, right? It better be. It better be. It better be. I want it to be. Oh, it is, look. Now, thing is, I'm going to have to stash one of those fans because it can't cope. 2 lights. Look! It's red, you see. It's red, you see. So what we need to do, it's still really smelly in there, and the smells are leaking out into this room. So we could look at sort of the bathroom wallpaper. That helps reduce smells. Yeah. I don't think we need the acoustic panel. A vent, though. Oh, we don't have any vents. Well, we need a vent. There's the vent. Still a bit smelly outside here. We'll have to get a fan. There we go. To stop the smell in that office there. Okay. Okay, so now we need a darkroom technician. We have one right here. With, look, got 2 levels in it. Resilient, concentration, recovers faster. Fantastic. Now, we need a name for our darkroom technician, don't we? Yes, yes. Lauren, welcome aboard. Oh, yes. Look. You're here. Wow. Well, I didn't plan to be doing that, yet here we are. Now, back on the world map. This scoop story, we can now finally do the photograph thing, which is a gold tag. First of all, though, we've got 2 files here that we need to do before we can do any of that. Now, they're both entertainment. We've only got 2 We've got Richardson and Trestle, but this won't be a cascading thing all the same. We need to send both of them to New Orleans. Richardson, could you work on the inspiring scoop side of the story, please? Interesting. The performance scandal, the performance is a great success. But, Trestle, if you could get the gossip side of this entertainment story, that would be fantastic. I'm not one to talk behind someone's back. Okay, good. That deals with the Solomon on the scoop. We've beaten him to it. Now we should be able to deal with the photography part when we get there. Look, with Samuel. Oh my goodness. I'm excited. Can you tell? So we are in need of one more scoop, which would be a silver review. That is a thing. So we could take society off of our priorities here. Now, this is an economy story that has just popped up. Which I'm going to get rid of because this would upset the general, and I have no interest in doing such things. Plus, we've got a scoop to find, so get to it, me beauties. Look at them go. Oh, you're all so lovely. Look at this wallpaper. Isn't this Art Deco wallpaper stunning? Just stunning. I think so. Yes. I think I want my bedroom to look like this. Oh my god. Another economy story. Radio City Music Hall's hall opens. It even leads, look, to a gold forecast, but I can't. I mean, I could do crude edits and get rid of this economy hopeful part of the story. Actually, do you know what we could? Because there is another line open. There's nobody to take the story at the moment, but Thomas Harper is on his way back. He is, though. Oh, we might send somebody to Radio City Music Hall. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, keep the lines open, though. Ooh, ooh, what's this? What's this? A scoop! A scoop! Yes, the silver review scoop! Oh, Yankee Jerk sidelined. Well, we've had this story before, haven't we? So, we have two files here. Where we will need to send somebody to do the triumphant side of this sports story and the defeat side of this sports story, which will incur a spy. And we really should look out for it this time. But we would then gain key information to be able to get the silver review scoop and a gold forecast. Oh, come on. So, Peluso, if you could go to Yankee Stadium, please, for the triumphant side. Iron Horse faces setback. And then Kazakal, if you could go to the training ground. How many spies then is it? One spy. Okay. The mighty Yankee machine sabotaged? Asks Kazakal. Good. So they are working on that. That's our last scoop story. Now we must watch out for the spy this time. I cannot believe last time. I totally forgot about the spy. And you were probably all shouting at me and stuff. Totally forgot. Just totally forgot. Oh God. Oh God. Right. What have we got going on here? Performance scandal has continued. Now we can send Samuel to the creator's home. The performance is a great success. Here we go. Let's go. Police discovered hidden alcohol contraband at the creator's home. Brilliant. Brilliant. They're a friend of ours, aren't they? Another taxi has arrived. Let's get these stories off of Trestle and Richasaw. Still just waiting for the spy. Watch for the spy. Ooh, story. An entertainment story. Oh, it's a gruesome entertainment story. Dance Marathon's band leads to a gold photography. Interesting. Well, our photographer's quite busy. I think I might get rid of this one. We can turn off now our priorities up here, can't we? Indeed we can. Or do we put on all priorities that's not politics? So that would be crime, entertainment, politics and society, sorry, and then not turn on economy. We've run out of sports. So mind you, we've got a lot of entertainment stories, haven't we? We've got one sports story. There's not much I can do about that though. There's no point in working on this ad anymore. Sorry, bin that ad. There's no point working on it. We lost it. We do have a sports story here. That I'm not really going to be able to use. We could actually do with another entertainment story, couldn't we? Got a lot of entertainment stories here. No preferences, just don't bring me economy. I am going to find the spy this time. I mean, the spy goes right past our security guards, but I think you still sort of need to say, there's one there. Okay, the key information's been unlocked. For the scoop of the Silver Review. I'm going to send Thomas Harper so we can get lots of stars here. Look at this. Will fresh faces rise, or is this the twilight of Yankee something or other? Critics weigh team's future. 3 quality stars. There it is. That's our final scoop. Oh, this is wonderful. But we do need a lot more stories. I don't know if you've noticed, but we need a lot more stories. It is. We're very low on stories. We need lots of stories. Do not bring me any economy stories. I don't want to see them. Ooh, a political story. Relief flower in party pantry. Well, we could choose the direction of this. We could either cover this story from the tragic crime side of it, or we could get some political dirt. And I don't know about you, but I am up for some political dirt. So who would like to go to the party headquarters? Trestle could do with a little bit of political training. Off you go then. Aid meant for the hungry now serves an opposition's dessert. Chairman gives excuse. Critics smell favour. What? Ooh. Another taxi. Another taxi. Okay. Oh, it's Bry. It's Bry. Get that story in. Shalika appointed German Chancellor. That's what's happening. So, political European story that gets leads to unrest and then leads to a gold breakthrough. We don't need to do this fast. Let's just go by boat. Let's take this nice and slow, this story. Okay. Who would like to go to the Reich Chancellery? Bry, off you go. Another new face. Hindenburg names new leader. That one can go sort of nice and slow. You know? There's no pressure on that one. Where's this spy, though? There's pressure on this spy business. I want to find the spy. Oh, taxi has arrived. Trestle, welcome home. Welcome home. Still no spy. Still waiting on the old spy. Yeah. And still waiting on some more stories. I mean, we do actually need stories. Okay, good, yeah. A society story. Gangland bloodbath rocks city streets. So it starts off as reporting a crime story at the police station, but then we can take one of two paths. We could either go for sort of like the alarming crime aspect, or we could turn it into like a society tragic story. Interesting. It also could lean either way. Let's have a look at the whole leanings thing. So we could either go very sensational for that big candle holder, or we could go very informational for a small candle holder. Either way, we need to be out of the centre here. I suppose I quite like the big one. But what have we got? So we've got 1, 2... These are mostly sensational stories. These are mostly sensational stories. Right. In that case, we will go the society tragedy. You would think the alarming would be the sensational story, but apparently that's the informational one. So And then the society tragic is the sensational one. I find that a bit surprising, don't you? So that's the route that we will go down. Sir, if you could get us started at the police station. I will pretend this is interesting, says Sir. Turf war escalates over territory. Blimey. Okay. Collect those stories. Where's the spy? Tell me right now where the spy is. I demand to know. I mustn't miss the spy this time, jeez. Oh, the photographer's back! So they've got like this... Oh, look, he's got his old-fashioned film. In it goes to the dark room. Now I want to watch the dark room, but we've got a spy to watch out for. But look, Lauren's doing her thing. Oh, it's quite a quick processor. And then I think once we've got the photograph, it goes, yeah, to the repro camera where Shane is. Then I'm assuming it goes to Lacey. You know. But I'm still watching for this spy, unfortunately. I have to stay by the door. What is this? We have Travelling Museum Society story. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, we need stories. So let's do this. Peluso. Could you go to the town hall, please? Anything livelier than bones and old shovels? Oh, get over it, Peluso. Exhibits, fossils, and pioneer tools. I mean, I would love to do that, Peluso. What's wrong with you? Anyone seen a spy? No? Ooh. This gangland one has progressed. So we want to go to the family home for the society and the tragic. Xander, you seem to need the most experience over who's available here. Actually, you're the only one available for the society side. On my way. Thank you, Xander. It's our sons who get recruited and act as cannon fodder, says distressed mother. We've definitely had that story beforehand. It's one of those repeating ones, just filler stories. Sir is back. Excellent. Oh, is this the spy? There's the spy. The spy's arrived, everybody. The spy. Oh, and so is a paper delivery. Oh, God. How big is that paper delivery? There she is. Quick. Get her out. Oh, it's a big paper delivery, everybody. Big paper delivery. I'm going to get all that on the shelves. Oh, we've progressed in the travelling museum story. So we found some key information which leads to a hopeful and educational story. I need to send somebody to the makeshift classroom. So actually, Richardson could do with some more society experience. These borrowed relics hopefully spark lasting curiosity, says Richardson. Classes signed up for visits. Excellent. Now I think we've got enough stories to sort of see us through this one, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can just double check that. So page 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We have enough stories here with nothing spare. Not at all nerve-wracking. I wonder if we could probably put House Approves 3.2 beer bill right up there at the front page. We could probably stick in a new trials for Scottsboro case. Could go in there with it. The thing is, though, is that we've got 2 groundbreaking stories, but they're both left. So, unfortunately, even though this is like one of the best stories, it might have to go on this page so I can twin it with that without it doing more to the left. We don't want any more to the left. We want stuff to the right. So, it might be that the Yankee... Oh, I'm not allowed to put that there, am I? Oh, this is still registering as a economy story, even though I removed the tag. Oh, it's not finished. So it might be that we'll put this Yankee story on the front page. with the performance scandal. Bunch of gold tags. Do you know what I mean? Bunch of gold tags. Yeah. We've got 2 European political stories coming. So they might get their own page. Yep. Then we've got quite a lot of like gruesome entertainment and stuff, and crime society. We'll let things finish up. What's this political story here? One from Chicago. Democrats head for landslide victory. I think I'm going to leave that one on the table because we don't really need it. Even though we've got a weird mix, we do have a weird mix today of stories. They're going to be very difficult to get on the page with combos and stuff like that. But, you know, we'll do it. We'll do it. Okay. Ghouls save woman found buried alive. Yeah, what now? This is a gruesome crime story that leads to alarming and tragic. We'll leave that on the table. We've also got another crime story here. Look, an adventurous crime story which becomes a bit investigative. Oh, FBI targets Bonnie and Clyde. Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh, do you know what? Might start this story, even though it's Saturday, might start this story to remind me that I'd quite like to do crime. Quite like to do crime. Yeah. Yeah, Cheryl, would you like to get to the sheriff's office and start this Bonnie and Clyde one? Can these back row bandits keep ahead of both sheriffs and G-men? Auto theft crosses state lines. Oh, that's great, though, isn't it? And that's great. Oh, I like the idea of having an old crime newspaper next. Do you know what? Should we get somebody out to the graveyard for this gruesome crime story? Ghouls save woman found buried alive. What is that story? Kazkal, go on. Yeah, scary. Robbing a grave and finding the tenant still breathing. A man attempting a grave robbery found woman buried alive. That's not a true story, is it? Okay. Cheryl completed her harmonized training. Well done. Congratulations, Cheryl. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I've been fiddling around with the paper, look. I have been fiddling with the old paper. We're doing it. That photograph seems to be done as well. It does. Oh, we've progressed in Europe. What is this now? In Berlin. We need to do the unrest part. A trestle. You do that. A task ahead. Harder than chaos behind. Challenges await new government. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, another taxi has arrived. Hello, welcome. Who is this? This is Brian. Welcome home. Yeah, I've been fiddling with the old papers. You can see here we have moved just into the big candle holder business. We've got a spot left open on the front page, which I'm saving for this performance scandal story. It's got 18 hours left. The photo engraving bit apparently is happening on that. Then on the second page, it's a bit of a weird one, the second page, not going to lie. We've got these 2 gold breakthrough things, right? We do. But it's also like entertainment, political, you know. We don't really have anything to pair with it other than the performance scandal. Oh, actually, the performance scandal could do all right here. That means we need a different one for the front page. And we do. Look, we have crime and society and all that. Which one's better, though? This one. Yeah, that one. That one's better because of the leanings. Gets us even more into that big candle holder business. So that's the front page. And the second page, it's now done. The performance scandal story. Oh, look, there's a little photograph on it. Look at the photograph, everybody. Oh, my God, it's got a photograph. Okay. Now, a little bit nerve-wracking. We've got to go to print, and I'm a story short. I did my bad maths. if relied on this European story getting finished, and I didn't finish it. Okay, this would be a good opportunity for an old story or an ad. We don't have any of that going for us. So what we do have is a society story. Now, it is left-leaning, but that's okay. Yeah, see, that European story was going to go here to match up with this France and USSR signed non-aggression pact. No, I just haven't done it. So I'm guessing... Oh, the society story, though, is going to go here, apparently. It's not great, because it's just cobbled up with entertainment that's gruesome and gossipy. It's a weird paper, I'm not going to lie. It's a weird paper. They have been getting a bit weird. All the same, though, it is leaning into the sensational quite healthily, which means we get our big candle holder. We didn't print any economy, right? So, because we had a bit of a fiddle with that one story. So he's very happy. Very happy. And then look, Greatneck. We have done all 3 scoops to get that area out of Solomon's hands. So, in that respect, it's actually very good. Here we go then. Get a print. Go! Okay. 393,000 newspapers sold. It has 13 stars of quality. In the political, it is the first responsibility of every citizen to question authority. That one's coming up a lot at the minute. And in entertainment, I'm off to Broadway. Okay. That was the 39th edition of our newspaper, by the way. 15 influence from that. And our new balance is 16,000 doubloons. Greatneck is ours, Solomon's, along with your 3,000 subscribers. Very well, enjoy your victory. But even ruins speak of former grandeur. And are you happy, General? Are you happy? You finally gave the uniform its due. Okay, good. Excellent. And we were sensational. We got our big candelabra candle holder, a nice prestigious item to stick somewhere in the office. Fantastic. Wow. So we're about to start January 1933, and we need to be in the moderate. We have to be a moderate paper. We do. Now then, we have unlocked all kinds of ads. We've unlocked a political ad, a society ad, and an entertainment ad. But I'm thinking about doing sort of crime, aren't I? As always. Minus expenses. Our balance is 10,500 doubloons. Okay. Look at all this. Jera has leveled and become a senior. Also leveling is Tressel, Thomas, Bry leveled in economy and politics, and Cheryl leveled as well. Oh, and Thomas Harper. You already were a senior, weren't you? I'm pretty sure. Wow. We unlocked the airport. I got something in my eye, everybody. We unlocked the airport. So we could spend 4 influence points to get the 50% off the Zeppelin discount, and that would unlock them being able to buy the plane discount. We might do that. We've got 16 influence at the moment. It's a little bit low after getting photography. You know how it is. Should we check in with the general? Welcome to my little tent, publisher. Not much, but it keeps the wind off tired bones. That's it. He's the old fella. Glad you came. Shows you've still got heart for the cause, and it ain't over. Still fighting the attention battle. Okay. You printed our story once. Good effort. But it got lost in the late edition shuffle. People miss what matters when their day is in full swing. Exactly. If this city is going to care, they need to see it first thing, before the noise starts. Marching orders, publisher. Make it front page. Early edition. Most folks rise early. Heads full of bills and breadlines. You've got to catch 'em before the day swallows 'em whole. I think his voice might have changed. Okay. So when we get the general's story pop up, we have to print out newspaper before 6 a.m. on Sunday. We have to print it super early. I think we'll say yes to that. Now we've got this college point here that we've never quite got round to. But this is the last one we haven't actually attempted on this whole bit of landmass. College Point. And in College Point, look, unrest, which we've got one in the process. Also adventurous, we've got one in the process. Tragic, which does come from crime. And then investigative, which comes from crime. So I might do this district. Try to keep things a little bit sensible. Although we do need a moderate paper. And the thing about crime is it has a tendency to be sensational. That being said, the tragic and the investigative are sensational, but the adventurous is informational. This is going to be tricky. No, we'll just do what we can. January 1933. It's a new year. It's a new year. We're starting off a bit dodge. We have dodge plans, is what we have. Now, we don't have any crime stories available to us, but we do have a political story on the board here. So maybe we could do one of these political stories. These 3 ads, they're all 250. I don't think we've ever done this one before. Dimsky Toy Co. Playful Minds, Happy Hearts. I like the sound of that. That's actually a society one, not a political one. But we might get society stories from tragic and adventurous and that. Let's do the society one. Let's risk it for a biscuit. Kathy, could you go to the toy innovation department? Thank you. Some just never grow old, right? That is right, Kathy. Fun that fits in every birthday box. And that means that the money goes up to 250 because Kathy D has that amazing training. That's right. Now, we unlocked this amazing candle holder. I don't know where to stick this thing. I don't know where to put it. Can we put it on the fireplace? We can! It's on the fireplace, look at it. That is a ridiculous fireplace. But there it is. Right. So, all sorts going on the world map then. Let's have a look. So, in Europe, we have progressed the Schuyler appointed German Chancellor. Was it Schuyler? No, I'm not sure. Anywho, I probably should know. We've progressed to the gold breakthrough in Brandenburg Gate. Who'd like to go there? Bry, you're doing well on this political training, aren't you? Germany's revolving door of chancellors. We're going to try and get you another level. Brian, that's what we're going to try and do. Political uncertainty persists. Excellent. Now, what do we have going on here? Oh, a couple of crime stories we need to look into. So we have found the key information for this Bonnie and Clyde story. Fantastic. We need to send somebody to the farmhouse hideout to get this investigative tag, which we actually need for College Point. So we should definitely be doing this. So, would you like to get that done? The Barrow Gang calls it roaming, but the law calls it racketeering on wheels, says Sir. Trail spreads wider with shootings across Texas. Then this other crime story has progressed as well, where the ghouls save that woman. It's now saying it is old news, but I'm still doing this. Kazakul, go on, go to the graveyard. Is this the plot of a new horror movie? I know, right? The confused woman left without any explanation. It's nuts, isn't it? Now we have this political story. Democrats ahead for landslide victory. We don't need this story in anything we're doing, so I'm going to clear this one. This economy story is quite good, isn't it? This is entertainment economy. It leads to a gold forecast. We've opened up a channel now to find the general story. Radio, city music, halls open. And we need to just get a lot of stories fast because we need to print before 6 a.m. We need to print on Saturday, basically, a whole day early. it's not the best. So, Richard Saul, could you go to Radio City Music Hall, grab a seat, watch that entertainment unveiling? I'm somewhat of an acrobat myself. Lavish stage show marks grand opening. Now, I was hoping that there might be somebody available. Oh, there is. Peluso, could you also go there to get the economy hopeful side of this story? Excellent. Nothing can quench the thirst for new entertainment, it seems. Tickets sold out in minutes despite tough times. And then when they've done that, we can see about getting this gossip and gold forecast. That'll be fantastic. It is towards the sensational. I am aware. All of this is sort of towards the sensational. I'm going to have a tough time here. Yeah, I'm going to have a tough time here. Mind you, that being said, we do now have all the stories we need for College Point in the bag. So we could move away from crime, couldn't we? And start leaning into things that are a bit more left-leaning. The thing is, though, is this sports one's just come up and it leads to a gold bombshell. But it also risks lawsuits and outrage, trade talks, hits, clubs. I think we'll get rid of it. We're looking for the general story anyway. We must find that story, get it processed. Right? Yes. Massive paper delivery. Absolutely humongous page delivery. Do you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to order some coal and some food as well. Oh, the Radio City music has progressed. We need to do an interview with the manager. Thomas, given you're harmonised, could you do that for me, please? Shows for everyone. Future plans include diverse programming. It gets it 3 quality stars, you see, because he's going on the gold tag of forecasting. That's all very good. And this political story has popped up. Government building engulfed amid arson suspicions. Again, this does become a sensational story, although we could edit out the crime tragic part of it. We could. And keep the society, the politics, and the silver statement. I might do that. Who would like to go to the burning building and never have their writing written up? Sander? Tell me more. Authorities probe suspicious origins of fire. I think we've had this story before as well. And then we have nobody here to go to City Hall, although I think Peluso and Kazakor, they're almost back and stuff. You know, they almost are. You know, they almost are. Okay. Ah, look. Richard Saw's back. Kazakor's back. That's probably Peluso. It is. So, Peluso, could you go to City Hall, please? Tell me more. Outcry over services being halted for 3 months. News story. Okay. Economic downturn hits Main Street merchants. Probably need this because it does actually have an influence to the left, and we've got quite a lot of right going on, so we might do this just to get that perception. So this would be an economic story leading to a silver statistics. We'll ignore the society tragic side of this story. Cheryl, could you go to the financial department for me, please? Finally, some fresh air. Residents struggle to pay bills. That's what we want to know about. We've also still got a line open though. Do you know what I mean? Oh, missed them. We've still got a line open for the general story that we're trying to find. But he's going to send it to us right at the last minute, right at last knockings. I'm not going to be able to write it up or anything. It's just going to be really tragic. It's going to be really tragic. I sort of feel like this newspaper won't be full. Now, this is a great story. Crisis hits clubs' dues. I mean, I know we do have a risk of boycott, but we also get like 2 influence points. And it also has all the left-leaning stuff. I kind of need to do it. But I wouldn't have any lines open. Damn, but I do kind of need to do it. Okay, sir, if you could get to Oglethorpe Gentlemen's Club, is that... No, that can't be how you say that, surely. Savannah's exclusive Oglethorpe cuts its fees by $40. Is that how you say that? Maybe? We don't have any other economists in the building at the moment, so, I mean, there is that. Oh, actually, though, there's a taxi here. Bry has arrived back, and Xander. Does that help? Does that help, though? It does. We could get Bry to the former member's house for the alarming part of this economic story. I should be careful. Yeah. And then we need another economist for this statistics part of this economy story, because we all love good old graph. I don't think we have anybody who produces graphs, and frankly, I find that outrageous. Oh, this crime story has progressed. We can now send somebody to the press room for this silver statement for this political story of government building engulfed. Who would like to do it? I need it quite quick, so I'm going to send... Actually, it's only Tuesday, though. Okay, Trestle, you go. I will pretend. This is interesting. Many documents lost in fire, says Mayor. Right, I'm hoping this is Peluso. It is Peluso. What a guy. So what we're going to do is send Peluso to this owner's office at the risk of a boycott. A bad day for business. 2 ad deals lost. Oh, we've just lost another ad. Oh, but the ad we're doing is still good. Because we got 3 ad deals, didn't we? Excellent, excellent. Ooh, a new European story. Nazi torch parade. Okay. This could be a slow progress story. So let's just go by boat. Because there's quite a lot going on here. There's like pays, bribes, all sorts. Requires you to pay 1.2. We'll probably go for the bribe. I don't know how big the bribe will be though. Well, let's just start with the Wilhelm Strauss part of this story. So it starts as a society European story. Xander, you seem to, if you could. Flames light the way. Berlin streets ablaze. Get that started. We still don't have the general story. Is anyone else alarmed? I'm quite alarmed. Because we have no lines open right now. Just saying. So if we can have some people return. I would like that. Ah, a taxi has arrived. With Sir. Does that open a line? No. Oh, no. You have to give me the story, though, General. Do you know what I mean? It's like a thing. Bry has arrived. Does that open a line? No. Oh, no, it's Wednesday. Wednesday has started. I'm a little bit stressed. His story is going to come through society and politics, apparently. Society and politics. Let's favour those on the map. Please. We've had Trestle arrive home. And Peluso. Right, come on. 2 lines open. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Find me the general story ASAP. Please. This is not it. Unemployment soars. I tell you what, though, it's got no leanings, but it does risk lawsuits and outrage. I'm still going to do it. It starts with an economic unrest story and then leads to a political silver statement. So, with that in mind, Bri, could you head back out to the local factory district? We shall not be silenced. Will citizens protest economic unrest? It does still keep a line open. Oh. Right, coal mine accident. Now, I would quite like to do this one because it's a very quick society tragic story, but it does have the sensational leaning and it doesn't have the general's story, and it would close all the lines. So it's got to go. It's got to go. We need the stories, but it's got to go. Ooh, progression on this economic story. The economic downturn hits Main Street merchants. That one. Power plants. Somebody to research the statistics part of this. Sir, could you get on that, please? I'll take my chances. Electricity and water costs have skyrocketed. Still got a line open here. Find me the general story. We're halfway through Wednesday. I'm getting quite nervous. We need to print on Saturday night. Okay. And what is this? Still not what I'm after. Biplane crosses state for an inspirational society story. That has to go. Here it is. Left behind. Forgotten veterans. This is the story. This whole thing needs priority on it, and there's quite a lot here to do. So, we have the society tragic part of the story. We need to send somebody to Battery Park. For that, Richardson, get on that, please. Rough federal soil. Tents in park. This has led to key information, which we get instantly because Richardson has the natural coordinator skill. Now, we also need to send somebody to the U.S. Army Command Post. This is for the general's political side of the story. Currently, we could send... we'll send Cheryl. No, because Cheryl has Harmonize. We will send Tressel. Easy to say. And then I think we are ready. Even though Richardson's unlocked this key information, I still cannot send Cheryl straight away to this last bit. Fine. We'll have to wait for that last bit, but we'll get unrest and a gold scandal. It is sensational. Bit of an issue. We've got quite a lot on the old sensational. Right. We can turn off now all of the priorities. I'm not interested in any sensational stories. Not anymore. Do you know what? I might keep politics on. We could probably do with some more political stories. Unemployment soars. We need to send somebody to the Kansas City Authority office for this statement. Cascal, could you get that done? We are going to risk some public outrage here. Oh, we got away with it. No protesters. Excellent. We just want to tell the story from two sides, says Cascal. Any resolution requires patience and shared sacrifice, says Bob Toughskin. Okay, and then we also have a crime story here. Oh, with a photograph thing. Mystery animal execution. The problem is that it's got the influence of sensational. If we do the gruesome photograph part of the story, which I really want to do, but I can't because we can't have any more sensational stuff. So it is choose your path. So after we've done the initial crime research, we could go down to this alarming but investigative with no leanings. So this might be better. The only person available at the moment is Cheryl. So if you could go to New Orleans for me, please. Can I just please go home? Multiple farmers report animal execution on their farmland. Disgusting. Yeah, we can't send Samuel. Can't send Samuel. Okay. We've had another paper delivery because that's what we need. Bri, your report is in. Let's get all this paper. I think we'll put it in the printer up here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, the general story, Left Behind Forgotten Veterans, has continued. Who do we have? We've got nobody to send to the veterans shelter in the Bronx. Although Sir is almost back. Sir is almost back. So Tressel. Hold on a minute. Bry is available. And Bry is now getting really quite good at politics. So, Bry, would you like to do this? It is going to risk some public outrage, but I don't care. Quite a lot of it, actually. 9 protesters. Oh, well. Will the city hear them? Asks Bry. Protest whispers grow as vets organise. We're going to get a bunch of protesters in. That's fine. We have the security to deal with it. Here comes a busload of them. What we'll do is just make sure that our reporters can indeed get in with all of their stories. I will just keep an eye on this. But our 2 coppers are very, very good at dealing with the protesters really fast. I don't know if you've noticed that. Oh, now, what is this? We have Minnie D. Craig makes history. This is a very quick and easy, triumphant political story. If we could send somebody to the House of Representatives, it's going to be Tressel. This could be a really good, quick story to get in the bag if we can. Victory. First female speaker in North Dakota House. Let's just have a quick butchers. We need a priority on this one. This veterans one. Yeah, can I have all the priorities on that, please? All the priorities. It's really important. Yeah. They're clearing the protesters. Look at them. They're doing it. Oh, a reporter has arrived. Let's help them out. It's Kazkor. She needs help. There you go, Kaz. There you go. You're good. You're good. Just to whisk you in through the back door or something. Almost there. Oh, what is this now? A society story. Construction of the Golden Gate Bridge. Nice. I'm going to leave this one on the table. We're about there with the protesters. Oh, did you see that? Melissa just levelled. I saw it. I saw it with my peepers. I did. Saw it with my peepers. I'm definitely going to want this on the front page. See this one? Yeah, general story. I definitely want that on the front page. And this is like society and unrest and that. I wonder what we could pair with it. So mystery animal execution. Oh, that one. Yes. So we're not doing the gold gruesome photograph thing. We're going to go to the alarming and investigative part of this story. I need someone to go to New Orleans, me, sir. Could you go, please? I should become a detective. Evidence points to organised simultaneous killings, suggesting Mafia involvement. Boys, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Right. Oh, the European story has progressed. Now, I think instead of paying 1.2 thousand doubloons, I think instead we will send something to the Reich Chancellery for this inspiring part of the story, then bribe somebody to ultimately get that last file. I will send Richardsaw. A chilling show of force. Do the bribe. And I'm hoping it'll be a lot less than 1.2. It was about 325, was that, doubloons? It was a lot cheaper. It was a lot cheaper. Okay, but leave that on the table for the moment. Oh, it's going to have like this blue thing all over it. I'm going to leave that. I'll leave it on the table for the minute. Yeah. It's Friday, you see. We're gonna have to go to print soon. This is saying 1 day, 1 hour. Where are you? Ah. Bry, quick. We really need Bry back. This might be Bry right here, right now. Oh, I think it is. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Right. We've also got a bunch of other reporters here. Who's Cheryl? Can send yours over to there. There. Okay. I really need this one. Do you know what I'm saying? So with this Left Behind Forgotten Veterans, which we're going to put on the front page, can I just get a minute? Just leave all those on the table. Because, actually, how many stories do we have? 1 page, 2 page, 3 page. We should be able to get 4 pages out of this, yes. Okay, so. Because that's sensational as well. It's a bit of a problem. So we're going to need... Oh, we've got a lot of sensational here. A lot of sensational. But we could probably put this political unrest story with it on the front page. It has no leanings. It has no leanings, though. That's okay. We want to be moderate. So we could put that one on the front page with it. And then maybe we could do this European one with it. Because it's left-leaning, but it also has political and unrest. Along with also this gold breakthrough. And then with the sensational story from the general on top, they will cancel each other out and keep us good. Now, we've got some crime stuff going on here. That's an old crime story. We've got this crime story coming in. Oh my goodness, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. We kind of need to go to print. Got another crime story on the bench. Leave it. I'm getting scared. Getting scared. We might not get that crime story done. Bearing that in mind, this crime story is... this will be okay to put here. Look, bringing us back into the moderate. Now, with that crime, it's also society and political. We could probably put the ad with it. And then that crime story is out of date. The ghouls save woman found buried alive. But we could do this FBI targets Bonnie and Clyde. Pair that up. So we've got sort of crime, bit of society going on there. For the third page. Oh, look. Our general story is done for the front page. Excellent. That's that. Third page. So we have like this incredible radio city music hall story. So I might put that there. Now it's going to bring us a little bit to the sensational, which means on the fourth page on the fold we must have something left. We must. So the thing is we've got a lot of economy stories here. The best economy story that we have that's left is probably this one. It just brings us back in line to grab that random unlock object. Draft. Thing is that because it's all economy, our other economy story is this one. It's such a good story. And we're going to have to sort of put it in a really rubbish spot. It's a bit sad. Is a bit sad. If I was to swap them round, we're out of the item. But do we have a story? We can't really finish. We can't really do page 3. Okay. We can't do that. All these on page 4. Take them off. Right, let's bring them to page 3. Because I don't think we're going to have anything on page 4, quite honestly. So all of our economy stuff on page 3. So, can we get any of this done? Let's watch the clock. That's the European one, which I'm sort of not focusing on too much. We could send somebody to Brandenburg Gate, though, to start this. Silver investigative tag. Sir? Celebration for some, foreboding for others. Fear for Hitler's leadership. Yeah, get that story started. I'm going to watch the clock and see if we get any of these other stories finished. We won't get that one done. That one's not going to be done. 14 hours. All we have is this political story. The Minnie D. Craig one. I mean, we do have an out-of-date crime story. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's better than out. Which means we've only not covered one spot. It's still Saturday. And we're only going to have one blank spot. Watching the time. Before 6 a.m. Sunday. Do you know what? Do you know what, though? Before 6 a.m. It was 6 a.m. Sunday, right? Print on Sunday before 6 a.m. Okay, let's watch this. So we're going to get the bell. Okay. 1 a.m. Look, that story is 2 hours away. That crime with investigative. We're going to get that in. Come on. Come on. It's done. It's done. It's done. We filled the spot. It's 4 a.m. Let's go to print. There's one bit of old news in it. Go! There it is. 391,000 newspapers sold. The tragedy, my thoughts are with you, and alarming. We better watch out. 19 quality stars. Fantastic. For our 40th edition. 40 editions. Wow. Okay, so we got 7 influence from this week. Oh, our balance has gone up to 21,800. Excuse me. 800. Wow. That's a lot. College Point, we succeeded in doing. That's 4,000 subscribers to us. General, are you happy? Veteran camp. We've unlocked the veteran camp. You hit the press like a bugle at dawn. Sharp, loud, and impossible to ignore. Well done. Yeah, look, we now have a neutral standing with the general. Opens up the veteran camp. Ooh, let's check that out. And then, yeah, bang in the middle of moderates. We unlock the soap bar rack. Oh, this apparently it buffs cleaning. That's very cool. Not a lot happening in February. We just need to stay pretty moderate, really. We can lean slightly to the sensational and the informational, really. It doesn't matter. Okay, good. Now, we've opened a whole bunch of adverts. We've opened a crime advert, a political advert, an economy advert, and a society advert. Wow. Pretty good. Pretty good. After expenses, we have 16,000 in our pockets. Not too bad at all. Wow, lots going on here. So, a lot of levels. Also, Oshizu is a senior now, unleveled. Isabel Black, senior, unleveled. Sir has leveled. Kazuko, Xander, Melissa, and Cheryl. Congratulations.